Yeah, thanks for the cards. Fuck.
Is there any way to lower the volume of this thing?
I think you can change it just like any other like Discord video share.
No, there's a settings button in it.
Wait, can
Cool.
you hear it while not being in the...
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Alright, cool. There it is. Alrighty then. Nobody else is joining in, so I'll start moving down people. Can I get... Alright. Ripple, can I have you go to E for me, please? I'm sorry. Alright. B said you're fine with... You can solo heal. Alright, go over to C, Charlie, for me, please. I gotcha. Let's see. Beast is going to C. My party still needs one more DPS. I'm gonna bring... let's get... Yeah, let's get Raziel, Dreadsoul, come over to my party, Alliance B. B for Bravo. Which healer? I know Izumi is good at video games. I know Chris is also good at video games, but I don't think I've seen you on a healer. So are you? Oh, Chris, are you good with solo healing? All right, cool. Jane Eyre, I've seen you before, but I don't know how it's locked up. Oh, you're right. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for telling me. Hold up. Thank you for telling me about that too. Let me unrestrict everything. That's fine. In that case, I'll keep you in Alliance D then. In F, okay. Oh, in that case, let's just bring... Okay, Jane, you can go over to Alliance F then. Alright, yeah. Jane Eyre, you can go over to Alliance F, so that there's 2 healers in Alliance F. And then Chris said that they were fine here. Let's see. Cycle Ginye. Or what class were you? You're a scholar? were you fine being a solo healer? Speaking of which, in Alliance B, Ayase and Yozora, which actually, let's bring. Needs a fizz ranged. That also needs a fizz ranged. We're kind of low on fizz range, huh? This movement's gonna be a little bit awkward. You don't have to switch off your job if you don't want to. I know you made Machinist, Winter. I know you get the big deeps with it. Ilug, are you fine with solo tanking? Alright, cool. I will move Winter over to Alliance. Actually, he doesn't really need to, huh? God, I'm so bad at this. I'm so sorry. I'm doing this really slowly. Okay. Let's go ahead and move. Okay, Winter to Alliance C. Let's move. Who is in Alliance A and C? Who is new? Because I would rather have someone from Alliance A or C to go to F and D. You only got 2 TA. Go ahead and move. Okay. In that case, Prince Zagreus, move over to Alliance F. And then Kusamizu, move over to Alliance D for me, please. I'm going to reopen up the party finder really quick. It's going to be the same password. Just so that... Oh, actually? Yeah, no. Roles are restricted. Give me a second. Alright, you can go ahead and do your move right now. Don't worry, I'm going to remove some people, some places. Okay. Party A is going to have... Party C is going to be our new short stack. I just noticed our duelist is in C. Oh, I'm so angry. Alright. I'm so bad at this, huh? Okay. I moved Prince Zagreus. I moved Kuda. Where did I move Genevieve? Oh, okay, they're a tank. All right. In that case, let's move. Okay, Emin and Genevieve move over to A. Tell me if slots are all messed up because Final Fantasy. Alright, cool. That took up like all 3 of my brain cells, by the way. Alright. Whoever joins Alliance C is joining Alliance C. Alright. Let me reopen the party finder just to make sure. And alrighty then. Let me just scroll up to make sure that I didn't miss anything. All right, cool. All right, cool. In that case, it's already 9:04. I apologize, it's been a while. Let's do a quick ready check to make sure that everyone is fine. If there's something that you don't have, that's part of the requirements, please tell me now. Please tell the lines now. Otherwise, we can get started. I should also check some stuff. Thank God I checked. It's a 30-minute in and out. Usually. I need to appraise more frags actually. All right. I think was that 43 out of 43? Yeah, that's true. Or was there one okay, let's do another one. Actually, I might as well just. Yeah. Give me one quick second. Hello?
Where are you?
Alright, I apologize, my bad. I had to take a call. Alright, before we go in, if you've been to my runs before, you know what's coming up. This is your certified reminder that this is a prog run. There are people present that want to learn. With that said, please do not talk over me during explanations or in the middle of fights. People are here with the intention to clear the raid and need to hear my voice to do so. I know that when I get nervous, my speech can get a little bit unclear. So if a callout is not clear, I will allow someone to clarify for me. One last reminder that every host does things differently, so if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me. Please understand that my number one concern is for you all to have fun, and if there's anything I say or do that is the opposite of that, please bring it to my attention. Now that I have said all that, this is the hard ready check. If you are tabbed out or looking away, please tab back in to accept the Q pop. Decline this if you are absolutely not ready. Or poker. I'm so sad I couldn't join it. Alright, we did have someone rejected, so let me do one more ready check. If there's something that needs to be answered or anything like that, please tell me otherwise. Oh, it's Hansaku. Hold up, let me poke them really quick. Never mind, they're here. Alright, cool. One more time. Alright, let's get in. Dyslexia, please. Oh my god. Alright, this is a real prog. I did, trust me. I'm not gonna... As much as I love you, I'm not gonna make that mistake. Alright, let's keep going, let's keep going. One day we'll get past this boss. If you're not ready or not sure, please ask your question so that we can get it solved for you. This is a new ready check, by the way. Or a new Q-pop. So, okay, there you go. Oh my god, we did it. It's gamer time. Welcome to Delibram Regini Savage. I'm your prog frog for today, Mahia Hoshi. Thank you again for giving me your time. I hope this experience will be worth your while. Pop your eraser, pop your pure essence, make sure your actions are correct. Hit the cache to fill up your holster. This is your reminder that we will not be allowed back here at all. So please organize your holster accordingly. Thank you, computer, for screaming at me for some reason. Do not jump on the glowing circles unless I say so. For the purposes of today, we will have Alliance... Actually, was D the one that had 2 tanks, or...? D has 2 tanks. Yes. I believe now we have pseudo tank roles laid out somewhere here. Both sides should have had 4 tanks, I believe. Alright. Speaking of which, we might... Yeah, I'm thinking of asking for some DPS maybe. Alright, in that case... You're the one in D, right? I'm pretty sure... my side had 4 tanks. We have 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we have 4 tanks. Let me focus on my holster really quick, just to make sure. If someone does not have a pure essence, please tell me now. Especially since no one has brought it through me that there was going to be anything other than pure essence. Gotcha. I feel like it should, but I'm not sure. Hmm. I think, yeah, I think might as well just go for the flare start just to make things simple. Need to praise more cares. If you're at your located or your marker, your party marker, make sure you open up your holster, make sure it's what you think it is. Just to make sure. Or what it's supposed to be. Lost it. Oh no. Oh no. Just as a reminder. Alright, thank you. Just as a reminder, Lost Impetus is a banned action for like 99.99% of hosts everywhere. Yeah. So, just as a reminder, I know people joke around with it, but you know, just to make sure. Alright. That's gonna be so funny. Oh no. I know Primal does like PvP type runs where you're actively trying to kill each other. And I think that's hype. Like pointing the tank busters at the party and all that. Yep. Alright, I did see... Okay, Charlie ready. Alpha waiting on 1. Echo ready. Alpha is ready. You said Delta is ready. My party B, someone else has to do it. You can't make me do it. I'm the raid host, come on. And then party F also. Oh, party F ready. Sick. As one more, like a confirmation from our duelist, are you good with your holster? Are you ready to do some duel things? Alright, perfect. Thank you for that. Okay. Now, how are we... Should I just wing it and see if we have enough people for slimes? Or should I bring people from golems? Hmm. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm confident in this. I'm confident we can do this. Alrighty then. We're waiting for one more person at the cache. I'm not sure if they're still going over stuff, or are we good? Yes. Right, I should do that. I'll bring that myself also. If any DPS... Yeah, if any DPS or healer wants to bring that too, just for the first part, that'll be nice. I'll actually put on Rampage for myself as well. I also have Assassinate just in case. So, I have a couple of fail-safes. Alright, cool. Seems we are fine. Everyone's away from the cache. Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie, we will be moving over to the left glowy pad. Delta, Echo, and Foxtrot, you'll be going over to the right to the golem side and move down one voice channel, and then you will be led by Aoi. As a reminder, everyone that was in Delta, Echo, and Foxtrot, move down one voice channel. You will be led by Aoi Abyss. Everyone on my side is clear. Alright, I should be only talking to Slime side. The side that was on the left. I should be only talking to Slime side. Let's do this. If you know what you're doing, please stand on top of a marker. Especially if you're a tank, please stand on top of whichever marker you want. Any tank here that is new to being a Slime's tank or being on Slime side, jump up and down for me. Alright, cool. Healers, pair up with your tank on, actually, let's see. 1, 2... Alright, cool. Genevieve, I'll have you over here on the 2 marker, please. Since you're our only other tank. And who is your healer somewhere else, or is your healer here? He has only one healer? Alright, cool. In that case, Yozora, you can be over here. And then I'll have Ayase on the 4 marker. Okay, Yozora, you'll be healing for Genevieve over here. That's fine. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll just have another healer go over there. All DPS, split in between the Alpha and Bravo markers. And if you want to go ahead and volunteer for covering a room, go ahead and go on to whichever number you want to go on to. Otherwise, I'll explain exactly what your job is in a second. Where's my notes? Alright, cool. Thank you for the focus target. Okay. Welcome to Slime Side. There are 2. Before we go into the big bosses, there are 2 encounters that we have to go through first, and we are split up in between those 2. This is the Slime Side, also known as the one that most people are scared of, but that is fine. I will try to dumb it down as much as possible for you. We're going to be running the hallway strat, meaning that all DPS will be in the hallway, tearing down whatever I tell you to tear down. Tanks, what you will be doing is, if you see in the arena ahead of us, there are green pads. You'll be getting a slime, and you'll be growing it. You will be taking care of it until it goes into adulthood, in which case it will start exploding. We don't want it to explode immediately. We want it to explode all 4 of them at the same time. So you'll just be having the slime stand on there, and then you'll try to center the slime as much as possible on the pad. Not yourself, the slime. Okay, in addition to that, there are traps. There are 3 traps in the arena ahead of us. There's always going to be 3 traps. There's always going to be 1 in the hallway, and there's going to be 2 dispersed randomly within these rooms. So what you're going to do is you're going to get to the doorway of your room, pop sprint, pop your invuln. If you're a warrior, I believe you have to target yourself and then use home gang. I'm not entirely sure about that though. And then go in a straight line towards the green circle, past the green circle, and hit the wall. And then you'll either hit a trap or not. It's a coin flip, kind of. Your healer will be giving you slimes by your healer will be giving you slimes from the hallway. Specifically the green slimes, also known as viscous clots. I almost forgot. So those viscous clots, they will start merging whenever you get them close to each other. Make sure they're +4. They will have a buff on them called, or with a number on it. You want that number to be 4, and then you will wait for my final call to merge the last slime before it explodes. For the healers, that's all you're gonna do, by the way. At the very end, you're going to we're all gonna do the same thing at the very end. For the healers, if it's your first time, you will be healing both your tank, because the slime that they're babysitting hurts a lot, and you will also be taking the slimes from the middle of the hallway using your normal cast. Don't use your dot. Use your normal cast, which is like Dosis or Glare or Broil or the other one. I forgot. I don't play healer. And then you will bring it into your room, and then you'll keep it at the doorway. Bring it inside of the room, but don't bring it to the tank. It is the tank's job to get it away from you, or to take it away from you, and then you will get more until your tank stops getting it from you. Malefic, thank you. At +4, each tank or each healer from each room will call out using a /yell, or using in yell chat, something like that. Oh, well, you know, without the exclamation mark, but you know what I mean. 4+1, meaning that you have a +4 buffed slime +1 extra slime that you're ready to pull. Jesus, sorry. Other than that, yeah, you're just gonna have to keep the tanks alive. You're gonna keep an eye on the DPS in the hallway, make sure that they're not dying and stuff like that. Speaking of which, DPS. For the DPS, if you're on the numbers right now, it seems like there's one on each number except for number 2. Can I have a DPS come over here really quick? I know I said that I trust you, but it's whatever. Alright, cool. If you're a DPS on one of the numbers, you'll be scanning the room constantly for red slimes. Those red slimes, also known as sanguine clots. Very important that you take those out of the room, because if they merge with another slime, any other slime, they are virtually unkillable. So you want to make sure that you take them out to the hallway, and then you murder them. Make sure they are dead. Slurp them up like Kool-Aid jelly. At the same time, if you are on Alpha, you'll be at the north hallway. Make sure that the north hallway, there's a little Bosnian soldier that comes up every now and then, or that spawns every now and then. Make sure you grab aggro of it, make sure you burn it down as well. They're not as important as the red slimes, but they're still important to die. Answer to ISA, yes, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Other than that, at the very end, whenever I call for a last merge, all tanks will be taking the last slime from their healers, using provoke or your ranged attack or whatever. And then once they all merge and then start casting rupture, which is their explodey attack, you will be running all the way north through the door, and then going all the way to the east, down the hallway for a cheese strat or whatever. Yes, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Go to north hallway and kill slimes and sometimes the soldier. I will put down markers for that right now. So if you see on your minimap, that's exactly where you'll be standing. Each number to each room, and A and B just stand basically exactly on those markers. You do not want to go in the middle of the hallway, or at least try not to, so that you don't aggro the green slimes. Yes, you'll be Oh wait, you're my healer. Wait. What exactly is your question? 4 has a DPS. Yes, my room had a DPS. When Slimes is about to explode. Okay, yeah. When Slimes is about to explode, you'll be moving past the A marker, into that hallway in the north, and then going all the way to the east. And then there's a little corner that we all hide in, and we have a good, and we we pray and see if we did Slime's side correctly. Yes, please, Winter. Pop hallway in your room. Are there any questions? Yeah, just follow the pack there. I'll scream just like I'll just keep repeating. Go north, whatever. If we end up having trouble, we won't have any trouble. All right. Are there any questions? Anything I need to explain a little bit more? Otherwise, we will get started. Everyone's away. Let's get it. What's your question, Bees? Can we start? Actually, I don't feel like it anymore. Alright, we're starting the countdown now. Open the door at 1. Winter. Do not be in front of your tanks until they have swept their rooms correctly. Ooh, I'm shaking a little bit because it's so cold in my room. For some reason, there was a cold front that just happened. I think middle trap. I think that was middle trap. Alright, cool. Take out the red slimes from your rooms, bring them into the hallway, and murder. Healers start getting the green slimes. Don't fight over them. If one slime goes to one other person, I mean, it is what it is. Red slimes in the rooms, please pick them up. And also, please don't hesitate to shout out if something's happening, or if something wrong is happening. Like that red slime. You can probably try to kill that one, but otherwise, oh yikes. Red slimes in the rooms. Was the big red dealt with? It looked like it. Alright, cool. Red slimes in the rooms. Please pick them up. Alright, perfect. Southwest 4+1, northwest +1. There's reds in the rooms, please pick them up. That's southwest, northwest 4+1. Southeast is also 4+1. Waiting on southwest, or northeast. I'm getting my cardinals mixed up. It'll be a while, don't worry. That's fine. Just keep on trucking. That green slime in the south hallway, just kill it. Looks like northeast is about almost done. I'll wait for this one to go off. Northeast 4+1. Alright, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Merge, merge, merge. Pick up your last slime. Keep it centered on the pad. Do not move until it is done merging or fusioning or whatever. Don't move until you see the rupture cast. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Run north, go all the way to the north, ignore the slimes. Ignore everything, run to the north and run all the way to the east of the hallway. Pop sprint, rescue anyone that's falling behind. Just keep on going. Very clean. Y'all are insane. Very nice. Anyone dead? Just to make sure. I did see one person die. However, I think B is clear. Just to make sure. A clear. And I assume C is clear as well. Alright, sick. Let's get it. Each chest is individual. Please pick them up for yourself. We cannot pick it up for you. Was it taking a while? It'd be like that, huh? Hell yeah, dude. Wow, I didn't have my tank stance on that time. If you had your tank stance off or on, please turn it off now. The only person that should have their tank stance on is Aoi. Let me... Whoa. There it is. Alrighty then. Give me 1 second. If you are new here, if it is your first time getting to this boss, please jump on top of the blue frog on the left. If it is your first time here, or if it is your first time in this boss, please jump over here. Thank you very much. You may go back behind the purple line now. I only do that for my own, just so that I can see. Yeah, I get to see how many people I'm clearing. Alright. First off, welcome to the first boss of DRS. There are really only 3 points I would like to make before we get into this. Every other mechanic I can call out on the fly. First off, I call everything boss relative and by safe spots. This means I will call out fourfold mercies relative to where the boss is facing. When I say front, please stand in front of the boss. When I say right, please stand to the boss's right. If you are having trouble seeing where the boss is oriented, Trinity Seeker has a big red shield behind them. Or you can look at the hitbox circle if you can see it. Secondly, whenever I call out Earth Shakers, or Earth Breath or whatever it's called, 3 lucky people will have a line attached to them. These lines indicate a small cone AoE coming from the center. Please ensure this line does not go through or point towards the party. Rotate the line away from the party, or else you might kill a bunch of people. Alright, yeah. And yeah, if I see anyone doing this wrong, I'll repeat it multiple times. Lastly, whenever I say in front or behind a wall, I mean these little barricade things over here. So if I say in front of a wall, go over here. Behind the wall, go over here, etc, etc. Whenever I say the wall, that's what I mean. I don't actually mean the death wall or whatever. Alright. This is our first Enrage encounter. Enrage is about 9 minutes and some seconds. So make sure you're using food. Use all of your actions, or whichever actions you have. And all of that good stuff. We have one BRB bio, so give it a second. Otherwise, if you have any questions, tell me now. Otherwise, be in front of the purple line to show readiness. Or in front of the line that doesn't allow you to be in the whatever. Yeah, the purple line. We have 2 people behind, that's fine. Ooh, having cold hands is not that great. It sucks. God damn. We have 1 Pokeball. Yep. Yo, whoa. Wait, hold up. Wait until after the run to ask me that. Rebooting, alright, cool. I mean, you know how it is. The knees. Whoa, all of the winky faces. Dahu ate it. Well, there is multiple Dahus, so... Alright, I'm curious. All good. Alright. Oh, if we had pulled, oh no, dude. I think we're, it's a good thing that we waited a little bit. Wait for you to get back. By the way, for Aaronith and Chris, did you just guess the password? How did you guess the password? Were you like, an episode of a TV show is about this long? Why not try it? The type. You didn't have anything. You know what? Fair enough. Dude, I would love another 48-man raid. You have no idea. I'd hop on that immediately. I would... I'd be so happy. Oh, I'd be so happy. Yeah. This is pretty much the only content I subscribe for, to be completely honest. Like, I barely do any other content. Rosa's back? Alright, cool. Everyone jump up and down just to make sure that everyone's here, just so that I have a visual of who's here and who's not. Give me a good old jump. Alright, cool. Main tank, 30 on the board, let's get it. First boss. You haven't loaded it in yet, never mind, stop it. I'm sorry, I should've... That's fine, I'm sorry, I should've checked. It truly be like that. You got 30 seconds to load in. Now we'll wait a little bit more. Speaking of which, I don't have food on. That's funny, even though I said so. You're right, you're right. Oh my god, dude! Rosa saved us! What the heck? Thank you for the markers, whoever did it. Alright, sick. Just making sure. Let's get it, gamers! Let's go! It's the first boss! Rosa saved the raid! Even though I probably would have just danger raided myself, it would have been funnier too. The jumping owie is a safe spot. Alright. Pop sprint if you want to, so that you can get into position faster. Let's go! First upcoming is a raid wide. Raid wide now. Thank you, game, for lagging. Say hi to our friend on the left. Hello, friend. Unto fourfold mercies. Remember, I do it boss relative. It's back, front, back for 2 cleaves, and in front for 2 cleaves. Stay in the back for 2 cleaves, and then front of the boss for 2 cleaves. 1, 2, go to the front. 3, 4, look away from the orb and get away from the flower. Make sure your character is looking away from the orb, and then get away from the flower. You may look back now, get away from the flower. It gets very big. We have pushed the boss, be inside the boss's hitbox. Be inside the boss's hitbox now. Tanks up front. All tanks up front. Only tanks up front. Tanks up front and only tanks up front. Now nobody up front except for the main tank. Nobody up front except for the main tank. If you're in front with the main tank, you are killing them. What? I have a doom stack? Oh, come on. Alright. Stack of chains. Break your chains and hide behind a wall. Just break your chains and hide behind any wall. Any wall works. Back to the center for healing and mitigation. Next up is Ifrit dashes. We will see explosions on the edge, and then we will follow them towards the A marker, towards the A alpha marker. We'll be going right and go behind the wall at 3. Behind the wall at the 3 marker. Behind the wall in the 3 marker. Behind the wall. Back to the center. Line stack at 3. Move towards the 3 marker, but you don't have to be exactly under 3 marker. Alright, you've played Final Fantasy enough to know what this next mechanic is. %50 already, goddamn. Dodge. Oh, if we push? Be on stone, make sure your character's on blue stone. Next time this happens is Earthshakers, get ready. Gonna move back to the center. Be on sand. Make sure your character's on sand. Make sure your character's on sand. Move away if you have a line on top of you. Move away if you have a line on top of you. Be on stone. Make sure your character's on stone. Dodge these, normally. Face the boss north. Intercardinal of the boss. Intercardinal of the boss now. It is tilted. Be careful. Intercardinal of the boss. See if I can... No, it's intercardinals right after that. Unless we pushed it. We're insane. Get to the back to the center. Don't be on the outside for explosions. Go towards the right side of the A marker. Towards the right side of the A marker, and when we come back, it will be fourfold mercies. Follow the explosions. It'll be back, back, front, front again. Back for 2 cleaves and in front for 2 cleaves. Go to the center. Go to the back of the boss for 2 cleaves. 1, 2. Move to the front. Look away from the orb and get away from the flower. Away from the orb. Get away from the flower. Flower will get very big. It's not that cool. Stack up for chains. Stack up for chains. Break your chains. There's no other mechanic here. Just simply break your chains. Braid wide. We're not even gonna hit LB3. You guys are insane. Tank cleave. Get away from the main tank. Oh, that's scary. Alright, Sander Stone with fourfold mercies. Curse pattern. It is back, front, front, back. Back from. Be on stone right now. Be on stone right now. Behind the boss. After 1 cleave, we're moving in front of the boss. Pop sprint. Go to the front. 1, 2. Go to the back and end on sand. Go behind and end on sand. One more random one. Be on sand again. Be on sand again. Kill the boss. We don't want this mechanic going. Look away from the orb and get away from the flower. Look away from orb and get away from the flower. Or just kill. Kill, 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 kill! Oh my god. Alright, we have... Alright, do not go ahead, there are traps. Do not go ahead, there are traps. Let the duelist percept. There are 3 traps in the hallway ahead of us. Go to the right. Do not go straight. Go to the right. We still have one person that I see dead. So, if you are rezzing, make sure you are on top of the body. All that good stuff. Again, if you are not the duelist, please go to the right. And then go over to Dahu. Do not pull Dahu. Do not go into the arena. Stay behind the purple line. All the traps have been spotted. Please make your way to Dahu. If you're in the duelist party, please do whatever they tell you to. For buffs and stuff. Good luck on the duel. If you need to deafen me, go ahead. Or just deafen in general, or whatever. You know how it is. Go for it. Go for the bio. If we see a countdown, the countdown is not ours. We will never count down on Dahu. Fair enough. Wait. Did someone steal the duel? Wait, what happened? Oh, damn. Well, apologies for that one then. Well, I mean, this is why, you know, don't keep... I know I may be a little bit annoying, but come on, listen to me. Listen to me a little bit. Whoever took the duelist path, I mean, either... has LB3. Yeah. Wait, was it your only healer? Oh my god! Alright. Alright. It'd be like that sometimes, huh? Well, in that case... well, first of all... Should we... waited there the entire time? Yeah, I don't... I really... Big apologies to Eamon. We can't... I don't feel like having to re-instance for this. So in that case, we're gonna have to just keep going. Alright. Thank you for the markers, whoever put them up. Yeah, apologies again. It's not... I'll note your name down, and next time we go in, I'll give you priority. Of course. You get the free duel ticket. Alright. This is the Dahu. It's a bunch of dodging, dodgeball. Just a bunch of AoE markers that you need to not stand in. It's crazy, I know. It's not an enraged fight, so you don't have to use any lost actions or refresh your food or anything like that. Only thing is, if you have limit cut markers on top of you, or like any dots, count the number of dots above your head, and then select and then stand on top of the marker corresponding to that. So 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, all of that good stuff. Other than that, that's pretty much all you need to know. Stand in front of the purple line if you are ready. If not, you know how it is. For the healer in A, how do we do that? How do we fix this? They have... Oh, I know, but like, just A in general. Alright, cool. In that case, yeah, there's no barsing in here. So you don't have to don't use any lost actions. There's no enrage on this guy. This guy's super easy. There's one person behind the purple line. Do I care? Not really. Alright, we can actually do Ace countdown. Oh my god. He's pulling, go, go, go. It's true. Dodge these croc rocks. There's gonna be a bunch of them. Just dodge them. It's crazy. The concept. Don't be in front of Dahu. Do not be in front of Dahu. Do not be in front of Dahu again. He's gonna go to the south. Do not be in front of Dahu again. Now be close to Dahu. Don't be in front of Dahu again. It's crazy, I know. Very informative callouts. Alright, dodge all of these. There's a bunch of things that are gonna happen. Just dodge them. You know how to play the game. You're trying out a savage. If you have a number above your head, please go to an ad on the edge of the arena. If you have a number above your head, please go to an ad around the edge of the arena. Oh right, for the numbers aren't exactly on top of an ad. Go right and then left. Dodge into this. Just make sure you're on top of an ad close to it. Make sure you're knocked back into a safe spot. Be knocked back into a safe spot. If you know the secret jutsu, do it. Oh, I mistimed it! 5 fire breathes, 5 of them. 5 cones coming from the boss and rotating that way. 1, 2, 3. Yep, caster, uptime, whatever thingy, something like that. Alright. A bunch of ads. These hurt the main tank a lot. Kill them. Or if you have assassinate like me, because I forgot to swap out of it. It works. Hell yeah. Alright, just keep doing AoEs. There's 2 more ads. Alright, now kill the Dahu. Everything that just happened will happen really, really fast. So just keep hitting. Keep stomping. Dodge everything. Dodge into the shockwave, or just get really far. Spit flames, make sure you're on top of your head. Look on top of your head. Move to a marker, or move to an ad near the marker. You're not exactly on top of it, so just make sure you're on there. Flare markers to the south, everyone else to the north. Flare markers to the south, everyone... There's none in the north? Alright, to the left, or on the... What?! Uh-oh. Well, it'd be like that, huh? That might have been my fault, my bad. 5 fire breathes. Rotating that way. I was in the middle of explaining that, and I might have messed up, so that was my bad. Yeah, I was in the middle of explaining it, and I got distracted, so that was 100% my bad. It'd be like that. Okay, we have a couple of dead, so hopefully these healers have enough to raise. We have 1 raise, thank you for that. We have 2. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go up. Yeah, yeah, the duel is a gambit, pretty much. Not... It's... Yeah, it's hard. Yep. It's all good. People make mistakes, it'd be like that. Okay. Let's go ahead. Do I have... I don't. Sick. Alright. I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Alpha and Bravo are our main tanks. 1 and 2 are Aura Sphere tanks, and 3 and 4 are also Aura Sphere tanks. I need tanks on each of these markers, please. Aoi is going to be on the A marker. And Winter is the Bravo marker. Sick. Alright, forget about that. And we have tanks on... Oh my god, people are actually taking up... What the hell? Oh, it's a responsibility? This is insane. I'm not used to this. What's going on? Hold on. Alright, cool. Chain 1 and Chain 2 are RS3 tanks. Hexagon 1 and Hexagon 2 are also RS3 tanks. The ones of each one are going to be the first Aerospheres. The 2s are going to be the second Aerospheres. Okay. Let's see. For the healers, or pseudo healers, make sure you have Spellforge and Steel Sting slotted in right now. We will need them for the first part of the fight. I will tell you when you can slot them off into other things. Excuse me. For reflects, while I'm explaining the fight, please call out reflects and your spot that you want to be. Why is Teresa griefing our organization, chat? Okay, let's see. Where is the reflect? Okay, thank you. I'll do explanations then. Thank you very much for that. These 4 robots in front of us are the Queen's Guard. This one encounter will make us fight all of them in pairs. This fight has 3 major phases. Right now, all tanks should turn their tank stance on, even though we don't really need to, just to make sure, or just to have that practice for other runs. When we fight all 4 of them at the same time, all tanks will have the tank stance on. Whenever they jump out, only the block 1 and the block 2, or our 2 main tanks, will have their tank stances on. I don't think I have to explain the positioning and all that because they're gamers, so I'm gonna skip that whole part of my script. In the first major phase, there's only one mechanic, or there's a few mechanics that I would like to highlight. The first one is the French fry mechanic. When I call it out, the boss in the center of the arena will have 3 massive French fries around them. We will be going to the cardinal side of the boss without a French fry. So, and then you will stand either close or far away from it, and I will call that out as well. At the same time, every now and then, do we have a dispeller? If not, I have dispel. I can do it. But someone, winter dispel. All right, cool. We're gaming. In that case, the only other thing I need to explain is Spellforger Steel Sting. There will be a tether in between the 2 bosses. You'll want to have the opposite buff, the opposite color buff from what is tethered. So if it's tethered purple, you will want yellow, and vice versa. In the second part of the fight, that's when you can slot off your Steel Sting and Spellforge. Also, there's a couple of mechanics that I need to explain here as well. First off is the Mustadio mechanic. Mustadio mechanic, if you remember from the Alliance raid, there is an incomplete ring, yellow ring, around your character. You'll need to rotate your character so that the open side is towards where the damage is coming from. Specifically, it will be first towards the boss in the center, and then it will be to a turret at the wall. What do I mean by a turret at the wall? On the east and west sides of the room, there will be a bunch of turrets lined up and interweaving. Make sure that you're directly in front of a turret and open side towards it. It's very important that you're directly in front of a turret because they overlap, so you can get hit no matter what. And then something about frogs, yada yada. Anyways, during the very last phase is the one that is the biggest, like, wipe central. So there will be a bunch of orbs on the field. The north and south ones, if you're a DPS, are the ones that are the most important to you. We will be DPSing down both of the aura spheres, and you will want to be staying away from all of the other spheres, all the other orbs. In Raid Chat 1, there's a diagram explaining that exactly, or explaining the last, or showing where all of the orbs are. Okay, let's see. How many reflects did we get? Now that I'm looking at it, or now that I'm explaining it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, everyone reflects. Alright, cool. We have all reflects. Does anyone want to, or does anyone need an explanation of reflect spots? Does anyone need to be explained reflect or all of that cool stuff? Otherwise, we are gaming. Thanks for making my job easy. These markers are reflect spots. These are your first reflect spots, and then you'll be moving over there. I like using these a lot more. Okay. Any of the tanks that I Any of the tanks that I assigned, do you have any questions? Anything I need to explain a little bit more about the aura spheres and all of that? You're right, A still has no healer. Okay. Okay, do I have any more markers? I still have the 4 marker, alright. I believe the only party with 2 healers, both of them aren't comfortable with solo healing. Which is fine. I'm totally fine with that. I'd rather you be comfortable for this. But thank you for, stepping up for that. Are you fine with doing that, even though you're our main tank, Winter? Or one of them? You can certainly try. I mean... Alright. Alright, cool. Then... pick up bees. The tank busters do hurt a lot, so... if you focus target Winter, make sure that... You know. As a reminder, main tanks do pick up the turrets. Wiggle check, by the way. Yeah, I've been talking for a while. My bad. I was just reminded of the other thing, and you know how it is. Tell me when A is sorted. Or are we not gonna go ahead and do... If you're talking in chat, whatever you find. Yes, this boss has... Alright, cool. This boss has like 4 enrages. It's stupid. Yeah, this boss has like 4 or 5 different enrage spots. Actually, Miori said no, but someone else from a while ago told me yes. So I don't I don't know the real answer. A is ready? Alright, cool. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Like, I don't feel like finding out either. Okay. We have everything ready. If everyone's ready, be in front of the purple line for me, please. And we will get started. Actually, you can get close to the bosses, just don't target them. Or, you know, just don't hit them yet. Alright, for A... Okay, for A or whoever... whoever doesn't have the right buff, be on top of the 4 marker, so that... And then healers, give the people on top of the 4 marker the correct buff. Does the healers... Okay, the healers in B... Do either of you have, Spellforge or Steel Sting? Or are you just gonna use that first, during pull? Just to make sure. I wasn't paying attention to chat, so I might... In Bravo, my party, my bad. Yeah, in Bravo, my party. Do we have Spellforge and Steel Sting? Or are you gonna use... I'm gonna start... Okay, cool. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure. Alright. Countdown. Oh, we have one person behind the purple line. Oh, alright, cool. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, you're a dancer. I forgot about that. Alright, cool. Let's get it. Start handing out Spellforge or Steel Sting if you have it out already. If you're gonna wait for a little bit, that's fine too. I imagine Blood Rage will be pretty hard to manage in the second phase. No? Not even with Mysario? Ah, okay. Oh, fair enough. Alright, keep doing your AoEs. Be cool. First raid wide. Second raid wide. In a bit. Or not. Oh my god. All tank stances off except for our main tanks. All tank stances off except for our main tanks. Eh. Warrior to the wall first and then knight to the center. Knight to the center. You want yellow buff, click off your purple buff now. You want yellow buff, click off your purple buff now. You want Steel Sting, you do not want Spellforge. Make sure our two main tanks have it. First mechanic, bombs. You'll be knocked back to the bomb of your choice. Tethers to small, everyone else to big. Tethers to small, everyone else to big. Knock back from the center, knock back from the center. Do not be in front of the knight and get knocked back towards the knight. If you drop first, go to the middle of an explosion. If you drop first, go to the middle of an explosion. Back at it. Get ready to dispel the warrior. Dispel now. Oh, you're insane. Raid wide. Oh yeah, night high. Next mechanic, tethers to wind, everyone else to lightning. Tethers to wind, everyone else to lightning. Look at the middle boss for me, please. We're going away from the... We're going towards the warrior, towards the warrior. Dispel warrior, warrior high. Raid wide. Good job on dispelling. Tank busters. Both even. You guys are going crazy! Go knight. You want to stay on Steel Sting. Okay, kill the knight first. Kill the knight now. This is in rage. Sick. Alright, soldier to the wall first and then gunner to the center. Soldier to the wall first, gunner to the center. You can swap off your Steel Sting and Spellforge if you had it. First mechanic. These balls of fire will turn into frogs. The small ones will give us our safe spot. It is towards the northeast. Towards the northeast is our safe spot. Open side towards the gunner in the center. Open side towards the center. Turret at the wall. Open side towards the turret at the wall. Back at it. Tank busters. Oh god. You're insane. Soldier high. Soldier high, raid wide. Soldier very high. Next mechanic. Main tanks, get ready to pick up your turrets. Pick up your turrets now. Get ready to invul main tanks only. Main tanks invul now. Kill the turrets. Or destroy the turrets or whatever. Bring back the gunner. Alright, cool. Don't stop moving. Keep moving. Casting is not moving. Keep moving. Make sure your character is moving. Alright, you can stop to do whatever you want now. Both even. Next mechanic. Excuse me. I need to get water after this. Alright, jumpy boys. Kill gunner. I'll keep an eye on the safe spots. Never mind, it doesn't matter. RS for your tanks, get ready. Reflectors, get ready. It's game time. Focus the RS spheres first. Focus the RS spheres first. They need to die. Main tanks or RS sphere tanks, don't forget to invuln it. We had 1 damage down. Stop attacking, don't attack. Wait for the parry. Go back at it. R3 tanks 2, get ready. Reflect spots 2, get ready. R3 tanks. If you're attacking the wards, stop attacking. Aura spheres. We still got a damage down, but it doesn't matter. We're gaming. What the heck is going on, dude? We have a bunch of dead. That's not as much as I thought. Alright. Why are you all cheating, huh? You guys are going crazy. you guys are insane. What's going on? We're all duelists. Oh god, dude. We're going insane this run. What's going on, guys? Oh my god. Alright, just make sure that if you're rezzing, make sure you're on top of the body that you're meaning to res. Don't pop any more rises that you need to. Or then you need to. I think we had 1 banish, so whoever had banish, slot it in now if you want. Thank you. Yeah, so at this point, if you've been using your actions a lot, you have like maybe 4 left, 4 more uses. Just use it on Phantom, and so you can reslot for in preparation for the next boss afterwards. Phantom doesn't have an enrage really either, but I mean, might as well. Ice spikes might as well be enraged. Alright, everyone's up. We are going over to Phantom. I do have the name Ice Spikes on the Phantom world. When I saw Phantom open up, I was like, someone pulled. Try to get into the arena as fast as possible. Apologies if you don't. There's no real thing here. All right, we're staying here at the Delta marker. There's no what's it called? Rewards here, anyways. It's only some frags, but it's whatever. We're gonna walk the donut down. True. Walk the donut down. Do not run into the purple. Do not run into purple. Move over to the 3 marker. To the 3 marker now. We're gonna stay here for one more mechanic. So just keep burning. If we're losing that many healers, oh, you might have to clemency Winter. One, two, three. Go over to 4. Go over to the 4 marker. One, 2, 3. Go back over to the 3 marker. Now we're going to ads phase. Heal up the ghosties. Heal up the white phantoms and kill the red phantoms. Bloody and Misty. Yeah, I knew that. Second wave. There are 3 waves of this. Still gotta heal up the Misty. Oh man. God. We need to do this fast. We need to do this very fast. Same thing. Assassinate doesn't work, of course. Get ready to interrupt. Oh! That's a first! Run. Whoa! Wait! Oh my god! Go 3. Oh my god! Oh my. Yep, stay in the 3 marker. We're gonna be knocked back into the donut and we're gonna be walking down the donut. Walk down the donut. And then after this, we're running all the way to B, or to go to the 2 marker. Go to the 3, 1 marker, 1 marker, 1 marker. Jesus Christ, get behind the boss. Get behind the boss. Run towards the boss and get behind it. I'm so flustered. This is insane. Oh my god. Alright, ice spikes. Do not touch the boss. Do not hit the boss. Don't hit the boss. Alright, it's dispelled. Let's go. Go back. Alright. I haven't seen after this. Alright, cool. So we're going north. We're either going towards... I think we're just going towards A. Or at C. We are at C. Alright, cool. One, 2, 3. Move over to 2 marker. After 3 flashes, we're going over to the 4 marker. Oh, yeah, we can go back to 3. Get behind the boss again. Vile wave. Oh my god. That... Wait, hold up. Don't pop a rise. Don't pop a rise. Do not pop a rise. How many people are dead? Dude, what is going on? This is a... Alright, hold up. Don't pop a rise yet. I'm gonna think of what... How many healers do we have? A lot of the healers were outside of the arena. Let's see. Tell whoever has a rise, tell me how many arises you have. Like the actual action, not how many charges of the action you have. You have 2, 9, 4, 5, 5. Is it worth it? This is a lot. Alright. Who wouldn't be able to do another re-instance? Alright. Alright, in that case, in shout chat, say who is new or who has not cleared or who has not cleared DRS yet, and then healers focus those people to arise. Prioritize the people that have not cleared DRS yet, or has not, oh yeah, just hasn't cleared DRS yet. This was a first. Oh my god. I'm clipping this. Clip and ship. Oh my lord. Dude. Oh, thank... Oh. Oh my god. This raid is insane. Oh, I'm so happy I decided to host today. Imagine if I didn't, none of this would have happened. That's insane. Whenever they pulled, or whenever it was pulled, a lot of people were already on the boss already. So, I was just kind of like, hey, it's just not. I don't think everyone would be able to get out of the arena in time. So that's why I said, you know. Yeah. By the way, yeah. By the way. No, not in Savage. By the way, we have a lot of people up now. That's crazy. I will sack if needed, by the way. A rise is about a 10% chance of happening, of actually working. So that's the reason why I was... We have 3 bodies left. We had one sack go through. Did the sack die? We have one down still. Let me do this really quick just for my own sake. Alright. Yeah, there's traps up ahead. They're very important to us. Oh yeah. There's a box with exactly one frag for you. It's crazy. That's insane maneuver, by the way. It was a little bit too close for us. Okay. There is a trap in front of the door whenever you go down the stairs, so make sure that it is loaded in for you before you walk around it. If you have a slower system, it might not have spawned in for you, so make sure that happens. Gambler does drop from Phantom. Oh my god. Alright, hold up. I need to get a glass of water. I'm too hyped. Alright, oh my god. I really needed water after that one. Whew. Alright. So. Let's see. All tanks are the main tank in your party. The main tank in your party, make sure you have ether shield slotted. I should do that too, actually. It's crazy. Make sure you have ether shield slotted. You will need it for every single raid wide in this fight. And I will tell you. I'll say ether shield, or if your party has stone skin too, that as well. Whew. Alright. Let's bring up markers really quick before I forget. I'm not going to do my entire script for this one, mostly because I need to rewrite it anyways. So, the biggest mechanic for this fight is, if you remember from normal, your main mechanic in normal version is to bring your temperature back down to 0. Same thing here. Except, there will be a tiny bit more math that you need to do for this fight, or yeah, for this Savage version. And I'll explain it a little bit later. First thing I need to explain is the forced march. Whenever I call it out, in your debuffs bar, there will be an arrow. Whenever the timer on that arrow debuff goes down to 0, you'll be forced to move in that direction relative to where your character is facing. So say if I had a debuff that had the right arrow, let me put... I'll put a triangle on myself for now. Whenever I say so, and then say if I had a debuff that pointed right, and then the debuff goes all the way down to 0, I'll be forced to move about 2 squares to the right. So it goes down to 0, I'll be moved 2 squares to the right. Same thing to the left, front, or back. So make sure that your character is facing in the correct position that you want it to, or that you want to go to. Very important for certain mechanics, or every mechanic that it comes up in. Next up is Unseen Eye. Unseen Eye also comes up in normal. It's whenever there's clones that are in the north and the east side. I keep having to do this every time, and I keep forgetting to override it, but it'd be that way. It'll be in the north and the east. Those clones, you want to be... You do not want to be standing in front of those clones, pretty much. That's it. Make sure you're not in line with the clones, and that would be good. Whoever has shell, please put it on people. Whenever you have shell, step in front of the purple line. Everyone behind the purple line does not have shell, so please give it to them. Okay. Next up is the concept of elemental brand. Make sure, or remember when I said there was a little bit more math you have to do? This is the little bit more math. In the second half of the fight, there will be this thing called elemental brand. It'll be a temperature added to your already existing temperature. So if you remember in normal, there's a little temperature HUD icon that's above your head. The brand will not be added to that temperature icon above your head. It will be in your debuffs bar. So you want to add your brand onto your already existing temperature in order to find out which mechanic you have to get hit by to zero yourself out. So, for instance, yeah, I need shell also, by the way, the triangle. Yeah, so say you had 2 cold for your temperature and then 2 cold for your brand. You would need to be hit by 2 hot of, or you need to be hit 2 hot twice. Oh, thank you, by the way. To zero out your temperature. Or if you had 1 cold and 2 hot for your brand, you will need to be hit by 1 cold to zero out your temperature. It's simple math. Just make sure that you're not panicking towards, or make sure you're not panicking while you're doing the fight, and you'll be fine. If there's anything that I explained just now that is a little bit confusing or anything like that, please tell me now so that I can clarify. Otherwise, I'll continue on with the main big mechanics of the fight. Alright, cool. So, first thing I'm gonna explain, it's a random order which phase we're gonna get. So I'm just gonna explain them in phases. The first phase is going to be swords phase. Swords phase, we will be moving towards the number markers, kind of towards the left or the northwest-ish of the arena. Those numbers are safe spots whenever I call it out. That square corresponding to the number will be the safe spot. That means no swords will be hitting it, and no temperatures. If you have your mechanic already solved, or you do not need to be hit by any swords, just stand in that square. In order to finish off your, or in order to resolve your mechanic, you need to be standing 1 square north, south, east, or west of the safe spot. If you're diagonal, you will get hit by two slashes, and that will kill you 100% of the time. Next up is bow phase. Bow phase is the big wall of fire in normal, with the with the big ladder. By the way, move around a little bit just in case you don't get kicked out. The big wall of fire. The big wall of fire will have paths going down. Will have paths for arrows. The arrows paths will not be highlighted for you in this version. So you want to either look at the diagram, which is what I do, or you want to be able to, or you can trace it out using your finger or your mouse or whatever. Make sure you can, or the arrow will take every turn it can while going down towards us. Don't replay Food Buff just yet, just in case I take too long on this. But I will remind you. Alright, yeah, there's a bunch of things in Raid Chat 1. Thank you very much, Rosa. Yeah, so the diagram, left side higher, right side higher is what Rosa posted, is what I was talking about that. And then meteor phase, the same thing in normal, just walk, or you'll have a forced march on the first one, and then you'll just walk to the meteor you need to be hit by, all that good stuff. There will be no safe spot in the middle, so yeah. And this is very important. If you're a healer, do not arise while mechanics are going on. If in the case that they get hit by a temperature, or there's a good chance that they won't be hit by a temperature, and they can't avoid mechanics because of that. You're right. I forgot about that. A lot of rises. Oh, it'd be like that, huh? Yeah, anyways, I'll be telling you when to use LB3. By the way, I know I haven't seen it yet. A lot of you gamers know and understand it, but no DPS LB. No tank LB until Queen. We'll only be using a healer LB3 in this raid. Oh, that's true, actually. That's true. They don't get LB until it's 4 people. That's messed up. Yoshi P, you're insane. Alright. Are there any questions? Anything I need to explain a tiny bit more before we get into it? Even then, Minotaur is bound to be a hassle. Nothing? Alrighty then. Jump on top of the triangle. The triangle marker to indicate readiness. If someone in your party is not ready, please tell me now. I want people. Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, I took off markers so that I could see if the dead people. My bad. Alright. Being a danger Dorito is... Oh, thank you for taking that off for me. Alright. If there are no... Yeah, you can't danger Dorito in this fight. Remember forced march and arrow. Oh yeah, there's going to be forced march and arrows. I'm going to be telling you exactly what you need to be looking for, and you have to solve your own mechanic through that. Alrighty then, main tank, 30 on the board. Pop food. Remember to use your lost actions. Tanks, make sure you have ether shield up. It is go time. Also, someone mentioned it earlier. Yeah, prioritizing people that haven't cleared is something I kind of have to do as any prog. Alright, tanks up front. This will be a shared tank buster. After the shared tank buster goes through, use ether shield. Ether Shield, Stone Skin 2 now. First raid wide. Heal this up. Be in front of the boss. Be in front of the boss now. Sword is second. Pre-position behind the boss. When she stops spinning, be away from the boss. When she stops spinning, be away from the boss. Be away from the boss now. Bow fades first. Be behind the boss. Stay behind the boss now. We're going to be starting off with bow phase. Look at your quick march. We will be going away from the big wall of fire. Oh, tanks up front, tanks up front. I forgot about that. Nah, not right now. Okay, make sure you're pointing away. Force march away. Remember 2 squares. If your friends get rezzed in the firewall, please rescue them. Rescue your friends in the firewall. Look at your temperature. Visualize what you need to be hit by. It is left side higher. Move towards the square that you need to be at. Back at it. Big raid wide. Ether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Big mitts. Be in front of the boss. Be in front of the boss. It is facing towards the 3 marker. In front of the boss. We're at 53% already? What's going on? No big cooldowns. Look at your temperature. Visualize which sword you need to be hit by. No big cooldowns. First safe spot is 3. First safe spot is 3. Either be north, south, east, or west of 3. Next safe spot is 4. Next safe spot is 4. If you still need to fix your temperature, north, south, east, or west of 4. Back at it. Ether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Big mitts, big mitts. Once you stop spinning, get away from the boss. Once you stop spinning, get away from the boss. Away from the boss now. Alright, look at your temperature. You're gonna get a forced march, and you'll be forced march towards the meteor you need to be hit by. Be on the 3 marker. Look at your forced march. Look at your temperature. Resolve in 4, 3, 2, 1. Back at it. Ether Shield, Stone Skin 2. If your only healers are down, please mark them. Be behind the boss. Go behind the boss now. It's gonna be south. Is there Tank Buster? No, Unseen Eye. After fire? Okay, cool. Be intercardinal of the boss. Intercardinal of the boss. Pop sprint. Get away from the firewall. Wait for the AoE. Away from the firewall towards Delta. For D, Delta. Alright, a lot of mechanics going on at the same time. Stop DPS if you have to. Look at your temperature. Look at your brand. Right now, add them up. You might not need to be hit by anything. Look at your quick march. Remember, 2 squares. Get ready. It is right side higher. Trace out now. 3, 2, 1. If you're a tank that's about to die, use Aether Shield now. Aether Shield. Zone to 2. Tanks against the wall. Or, yeah, up front. There you go. That works. Alright, cool. Be in front of the boss. It's facing towards the 1 marker. Alright. Swords phase. If you're gonna try and squeeze in burst, go for it now. Look at your temperature. We can heal our LB3? Okay, after this mechanic. Look at your temperature, look at your brand. Add them up together. We'll do it after the mechanic. 4 is the safe spot. 4 is safe spot. Be north, south, east, or west of 4. Three is the next safe spot. 3 is the safe spot. North, south, east, or west of 3. Do not be diagonal. Wait for the raid wide, and then healer LB3. Wait for the raid wide, and then healer LB3. Ether Shield, Stone Skin 2 now. Ether Shield, Stone Skin 2 now. Start using LB3 now. Healer LB3 now. Get away from the boss whenever she stops spinning. Kill the boss. We do have 1 dead still because I assume they're in the small party. Oh, in winter. Oh, it's a 2 small party. Okay. Oh, that's insane, the 1 tap. Alright. Alright, keep... Alright. Yep, don't run ahead yet. Please do not step on the glowy pad. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you have died, please pop another re-raiser. Re-raiser is very important, as you've probably seen. You can go bio. But there's a... if you're new... yeah, just go bio. We have a bit of time before the next encounter. Alright, well... feels bad. Alright. If you are new here or have not seen the funny mechanic, please come to the 1 marker in the very south of the arena. We'll be going back towards the trap room, and you'll see why it's so important for us to keep these alive. Do not pop the trap. Stay next to this Bacon Angel trap. Do not pop it, just get close to it. Stay close to it. We will be getting hit by this trap, by the way, and this is what resolves the next encounter. Alright, are you ready? We'll be popping it right now. Run into it. Now, if you're small, pop sprint and go north. You'll be going onto the glowy pad, and then you'll be going through the bars to open up the next encounter. I can't believe we got everyone. We got almost everyone in that explosion. I didn't even get my chest. Just so you know, Lalafels are bigger than everyone else in this form. I still think it's so funny. All right, when you go down, do not move. There are traps down in the bottom. Do not move. I have percept. When you go down the stairs, there are traps. Do not pop the trap, or do not go down, and do not pop the traps either. I'll percept. What do you mean? Oh. Yep, this is a new encounter. It does not show up in normal. And then there's a trap on the... Go to the right. Alright, do not step on the traps. Get away from the traps. Hans will... We'll have someone pop it later. Oh, Hans will pop it. Don't worry. Cool. Did anyone get hit by that? No? Okay, cool. That was a bit scary. Okay. Not any DPS actions, but we do need actions in general. Okay. Where is my marker layout so I don't have to do this myself? Alright, sick! I'm so cool. Alright. For those that have Dispel or Reflect, please use the yell chat to tell me that you have Dispel or Reflect. Otherwise, tanks be on each of these markers. I need one tank. I want one tank per marker. Yes, we still need Reflect in this spell. Also, no worries. I should have explained. I should have clarified a little bit more that to wait a little bit for the exploding the trap. You don't have to say like your party and then Reflect. Just say that you have Reflect. I want at least 2 Reflects and 2 Dispels. May we have Slurp? If you, it depends on how I'm feeling when I get to that part of the explanation. Okay, do we... This is all the tanks we have. Alright, cool. Oh, we have everyone. Okay, cool. In that case, let's do... Alright, cool. So the people that I marked will be the main tanks, the main ads tanks, and then the people on the outside are going to be sweeper tanks. Alright. Yeah, if you have Dispel or Reflect, tell me, or I will explain what you have to do in a bit. Okay. Any of the tanks that I marked, jump up and down if you do not know what you're doing, or if you're like a little bit unsure. Okay, cool. For 2 and 3, I'll explain. Come over here with me. So whenever ads phase starts, the boss in front of us will jump towards the center and then have a little shield around them. You'll be moving towards your marker. These are the markers that will be coming up, or that will be up. You'll be moving towards your marker. And then there will be 4 ads around the boss in the center. You'll be provoking it, and then you'll be spamming your ranged ability, and then walking it clockwise. You'll be walking it slowly clockwise. If you get a little bit too far, it'll move fast. And if you get, or I don't know if it does, but just you'll be walking it slowly around this speed, and you'll be just spamming your ranged enmity attack or whatever. In the middle of moving around, okay, yeah, in the middle of moving around as the main tank, this circle around here is going to be the only safe spot, and then it will have around halfway, whenever you're like walking your ad around, there will be like a bunch of question marks on the area. You'll be moving to the next marker that's ahead of you. You'll be running over to the next marker ahead of you, waiting there a little bit. That's when your off tank, the tank that was behind you on the markers there, will be popping sprint, pop invuln, and then run the next quarter towards the next marker, and making sure that there are no traps for you to trip on yourself. Otherwise, you'll just be walking the Minotaur around the circle like a carousel, and you'll just keep going until it's dead. The DPS will take care of that. Does that make sense, or do I have to explain a little bit more, Genevieve? And Aranith, you were good, right? Just double checking. Okay, cool. Yes. In short, you'll walk your ad from 2 to 3 slowly. Whenever the question marks come up, you will want to be on 3. And then the other tanks will pop invuln and sprint over to 4. And then they will clear up the trap. And yeah, thank you for confirming with me, Aranith. Alright, cool. If it doesn't make any more, if there's any other questions that pop up while I'm doing the rest of explanations, you can just ask me. The off tanks, were there any of the off tanks don't know what's going on, don't know what they're doing, jump them down for me now so that I can explain your job. Okay, Akshan. Alright, cool. You were over here. You'll be standing, or were you were behind 2, right? You were behind Genevieve? Alright, cool. So yeah, you'll be at the start of ads phase. You'll be running over to the 2 marker with Genevieve. You'll be running with Genevieve for this first quarter, all the way up to 3. And then whenever the question marks come up, you'll hit 3. You'll go over to 3, pop sprint, pop your invuln, target yourself. I don't know if that's a thing, but just to make sure. And then pop invuln, run all the way to 4. Making sure that you pop a trap. There's always going to be a trap spawned from the question marks. Or there's most likely a trap spawned from the trap question marks. Yes, the trap sweep only happens once. At the same time, everyone... Oh, yeah. At the same time, during ads phase... Yep, no problem. At the same time during ads phase, everyone that has said that they have Dispel and Reflect, you'll be going towards the middle ring. The middle ring is... I'm going to mark it with the A marker. You see that ring in the center over there? That ring is where you'll be. Every other DPS will be going towards the 3 marker. You'll be going towards the middle marker, and then you will be... you'll be reflecting a ball of fire. It is a ball of fire. It is a fireball that you have to reflect in something. Yeah. That's a reference to an old caller. And then Dispel is, and then at the same time there's going to be earth orbs that you have to dispel. I prefer having separate reflectors and dispellers for this, because you might mess up the reflect timing. However, if you can do both, go ahead and do both. Because you're gonna have to dispel a stone skin on an earth orb, and that earth orb will whenever the stone skin is dispelled, you can just smack it once. Like you could do a basic attack and it'll kill it. It has 1 health after dispelling the stone skin. It's very important that you do that, so that, yeah, you can dot it, you can do whatever. You can reflect or dispel. Okay, then yeah, just... which one do we have less of? I didn't pick it up. You have dispel, okay. You have a reflect if you need it. Okay. Thank you. I want at least 2. I want at least 2 reflect and 2 dispels, just to make sure. Yeah, light curtains, I don't want light curtains here, because, I'd rather have light curtains at Queen. I'd rather use light curtains at Queen. Okay, cool. Yeah, reflect fire, dispel stone, and then do anything to... Yes. The earth orb will have a debuff, or will have a buff on it already when it spawns. So make sure that you dispel the buff and then smack it. And yeah, wiggle check. It's kind of very important that everyone knows what they're doing in this fight, because we don't have a lot of Arise. So if there's something that you even remotely don't get, please tell me. And we don't have dice either. I used my last dice in TA. Yes, if you kill Queen and you're dead, if you're in the instance when Queen is dead, you still get the achievement, no matter what. Yeah. Yes, you will be standing next to the ball of fire. You pop reflect, stand next to the ball of fire. It's exactly like how the aura sphere, or the reflect orbs are. What are they called? I don't remember what they're called. It's whatever. That's a very high definition image. That's crazy. Or it looks very high definition. Augments take about 10 DRS clears unless you're really lucky. Yes. So, yeah, make sure you're targeting yourself with Lost Reflect, because you can target someone else with Lost Reflect. Okay. After Reflect, yeah, I just use Reflect, stand next to the fire orb, and wait for it to explode. Okay. I really hope we have the correct amount of people for Reflect and Dispel. Tell me if you have Reflect or Dispel one more time. I just want to really make sure. I've seen Minotaur take names. We have one Reflect call. One Dispel call. 2 Reflect calls. Can Dispel or Reflect. Alright. In that case, is there one more Dispel? I'll go over Push-Pull at the very end. Because if you're like me, or if people are like me, I only brain on whenever people were calling my role. So I'll call it at the very end. I'll just say, hey everyone. Okay. Well, Izumi, if it's not too much of a hassle, please have this spell also. Because it seems we only have one dispel call. Thank you. Sorry if it's too much of a hassle though. We do need it for Queen too. Okay. Now, for everyone, this is very important. There is a mechanic called Fateful Words, and it is a debuff on your debuffs bar. Make sure you have your debuffs on your visible, because this is very important. Yes, there's a boss after this. There's the queen. So, there are two debuffs that you can have. It's a coin flip. One is they will either push you in, or no, pull you in or push you away from the center, depending on which debuff you get. So if you get it, the icons Rosa put in Raid Chat 1, they are there's a push in and there's a push and pull mechanic. It looks like a guy getting pushed. The first icon is the guy looks like he's getting pushed. Oh, I'm like shivering. It's cold, and I'm scared. You want to be inside one of these notches. There's a notch around here. Hold on, I'll mark it with the A marker. You see these notches? You'll want to be in one of these notches in order to resolve your mechanic. So if you get the little icon where it looks like a guy getting pushed back, or some people call it a cloud, you want to be on the inner notch. And if you get the one where it looks like the Minotaur is eating spaghetti, you want to go to the outside of the. You want to go into the outer notch. Yeah, I did it. I mean, so yeah, you either move in or get out. I'll tell you when you need to resolve your mechanic. The first time it'll happen almost immediately. The second time, the debuff will come up, but you won't have to resolve it immediately. Otherwise, all the other mechanics are just dodge things. Make sure you're dodging things, make sure you're killing the Minotaurs, all of that cool stuff. I need a blanket or something, oh my god. Alright. It is time. Be in front of the purple line if you are ready. Oh yeah, save your burst for the ads whenever we first fight the Minotaur. Don't use your burst yet. We want ads done as soon as possible. This is not an enraged fight. You do not, yeah, don't use lost actions. However, since you're a main tank for the Minotaurs, you might as well use your burst here. Lost actions on ads. Actually? Yeah, you might as well use lost actions on ads. We're not... It's fine. Just use lost actions on ads. But don't use lost actions on the big boy himself. Alright. Our main tank, Aoi. Seems everyone is ready in front of the purple line. Give us the countdown. If Aoi's here. Oh. Aoi? Oh, there you go. Alright, it is time. Sorry I took a long time. Yeah, I didn't want... I just wanted to make sure, because we don't have a lot of arises, and I'm scared. Yes, sir! Reminder, don't use your lost actions. Oh, okay, fair enough. Dude, but literally we have like 2 horizons left. I try my best, you know? I gotta be number 1 in everything. Get away from the tank. Use knockback mitigation, knockback resist. Dodge these whacks. There's 3 of them. Next I think is 11-11. Yep, get away from the boss. Get far away from the boss. If you can gap close, you're too close. Alright, get to your spots. Main tanks. Shit, I forgot where I was standing. DPS down the ads. Was I behind you, not Aoi? I forgot. I forgot. Alright, make sure you're in a cardinal safe spot. Make sure you're in a cardinal safe spot. I'll take that one. I'll take this one. Look at your debuffs. Look at your debuffs. Resolve your debuffs now. I'm gonna die. Get in any notch. Any notch. Any notch works. Alright, just keep fighting. Someone get that. There's one in the center that's... uh-oh. Alright, cool. Winter got it. Look at your debuffs. They don't resolve yet. Oh wait, no. They're not out yet. Be in a notch. Any notch. He did the animation. What the heck? Alright, cool. Anyways. Just fight it. If you have dice, use it. Raid wide. You're insane. Rapid bolts. Bring them to the edge of the arena. Make sure that the edge of the arena. Or as close to it as possible. Bless your soul. Get away from the boss. Far away from the boss. If you can gap close, it's too close. Back to the center to dodge these whacks. What are there whacks? There's not. Okay, never mind. Rapid bolts to the edge of the arena. Everyone stack up together. Rapid bolts also go out. Try to stack up. Stack up as close as possible. We're baiting proximity. Get away. You know what this is. Get back close. Dodge these whacks. If you have dice, use it now. Avoid the tank cleave. Knockback resist. Dodge these whacks. 3 of them. Alright, big yikes. By the way, we had to fight that boss. That boss was, if not, then the queen has a bunch of buffs that are unkillable. Oh my god, that was a one tap. You're insane. Alright, how many people are dead? Same thing, if you are not How many arises do we have? I don't have any more erasers in my holster. I use all my holster space for whatever, so 2 sets left out of arise, 3. Okay. Okay. It was, oh yeah, it's a 1-tap arise. You don't have to give me a re-raise action. After this, I'll still be able to call queen from the floor. I've done it before because I'm kind of stupid. Hell yeah. Alright, anyone else have arises to give or to use on these people? Oh my god, what's going on, Chris? I'm missing re-raise, but don't worry about it. Like, actually, don't worry about it. Yeah. We have a few people in here that are able to call queen. More importantly, I would like to see I'd be interested in seeing bees call it. Oh, but that'd be so funny. Thank you. I got a re-raise. You don't have to re-raise me anymore. Thank you very much. Actually, I'll keep the triangle on me. Just for now. Hold up. This is very important. I need to move these markers. And we are live! I can't believe we're going queen after all of that! Oh my god. The run never ends at Minotaur. I love you. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This is awesome. Alright, it is time, friends. We'll see, we'll see. If we do, oh my god, this is gonna be the greatest VOD ever. And I don't even have game audio in my VOD. Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Do we have 3 pure invuln tanks? 3 pure invuln tanks, aka paladins or gunbreakers. Stand on these 3 markers for me, please. And then D for dispel, C for reflect. Stand on top of those if you have dispel or reflect. Very important. Alright. C is reflect, yeah. D is dispel. I need 1 more pure invuln tank over here on the 3 marker. And then we can get started. Dispel is D. I need... Yes, this is where you use curtains. I want 1 more dispeller. If not, I have dispel. I can do it. Thank you. Alright. I'll actually use my... let's see. Okay, cool. Make sure you have the actions I ask of you. We have 1. Let's do with these so that I can actually do 1, 2, 3. And then you have the spell if you don't know if you'll be live. That's fine. I'll have this spell up just in case. Yeah. Alright. This will be our last stop, friends. No matter what happens here, I want to thank you all again for joining me. This was an insane run. This was an actually insane run. This is Queen. A lot of the mechanics will consist of you following me. I'll be Danger Doritoing most of it. Whoever is confident in the fight, also put a shape on top of yourselves, and then you get to choose your favorite shape. My numbered tanks, you will be swapping during this fight. If you are main tanking on Queen, I will ask you to use Voke on cooldown. Just to make sure. Every tank buster is a swap. Oh yeah, I'll explain Reflect in the spell in a bit. Every tank buster is a swap. I've seen you 3 before, so I'll explain it shortly. I'll do a short explanation. Every tank buster is a swap. Every time I say tank buster, make sure that the next person in line is ready to provoke, and the first person getting tank bustered presses invuln. Yeah. Alright, now, for everyone here, I will be explaining Super Chess. Oh, scary, right? No, it's not scary. I'll tell you exactly what you need to do. First of all, there's going to be a safe spot. That's going to be the blue square on the floor, either north or south. You'll be finding the blue square, and then going to the opposite side of the arena from that square. Second, you'll be looking at your debuffs bar. There will be 2 numbers in your debuffs bar. That indicates how many steps you have to take to get to the safe spot, while at the same time dodging AoEs. But I can solve that for you. You'll be taking those 2 numbers, add them together, and then listen to the call out for where I tell you to go. For instance, if you have a total number of 6, I will tell you, oh, you need to stand on this square for 6. Or if you have 5, I'll tell you, you need to stand on this square for 5. Stuff like that. Just for the sake of it, I will have these markers up. For future reference, whenever I say 6 in the corner and the safe spot is north, the corner is this square. Stuff like that. I'll tell you exactly where you need to go. Anything I need to clarify before we keep going? Super Chess it's not exactly a big pillar of the run. However, I don't want to see people confused. I see that a lot. Are there any diagrams? Actually, there it is. There's in Raid Chat 1. There's a diagram. So I'll tell you 5 stand here, 6 stand here, 7 stand here. I will also call out if wall and back is safe or neither is safe. Or I'll be calling out which is unsafe, pretty much. So if you want to solve it that way, you can. But for the most part, I'll be telling you exactly where you need to be standing. When does the queen step on us? At Enrage, but hopefully we don't get there, yeah? Oh, you're right. Okay. Next up, this is for the Dispellers and the Reflectors. And, well, for everyone else, but specifically for the Dispellers and Reflectors. At certain points of the fight, you will hear a ding. It sounds like kind of like a microwave ding. This means that the that the queen has microwaved fish, and we need to dispel the stink away from the queen. There will be 4 major buffs on the queen at this time. Those 4 buffs need to all be dispelled. All 4 of those buffs need to be dispelled from the queen, or else the next raid wide will hurt a lot. I think the fish one was funnier, but also I'm gonna use that next time. Now, what's next? Okay, at the same time, during that phase, there will be a bunch of orbs around the field. Those orbs will explode. You will need to reflect those orbs. If you don't have a light curtain, or if you're not reflecting anything, be as far away from those orbs as possible. The triangle will be away from all orbs. So if you don't have a reflect or anything like that, just stand on the triangle. Just so you know, my spots usually aren't DPS uptime friendly, so that's why we asked for light curtains. We have a DC. All right. We'll wait for them to come back. Okay. Well, and then at the end of that phase, whenever you reflect the exploding orbs, there will be a bubble. Stand inside of the bubble so that you don't get hurt from the next raid wide. Okay. Any questions? Anything else I need to explain a little tiny bit further? Otherwise, if there's no other questions, I know we have a DC in F, which was Ilug, so give it a second. However, every other party give me a ready check, just for the last time, for old time's sake. They're back! Everyone touch bubble. The bubble will spawn, and then you'll be inside of it whenever it spawns. But otherwise, don't be next to an exploding orb if you don't have reflect. Alright, we have Delta ready. We have Charlie ready. We have Alpha ready. Oh yeah, Shell. If you don't have Shell, be behind the purple line. If you have Shell, be in front of the purple line. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, there will be Queen's Guard's mechanics. I'll explain them as they come up. Echo. E. Echo is ready. Show hole. Yeah, during the Mysterio during the Mysterio mechanic in this fight, you'll have to show your hole towards the 1 marker. It's always going to be in the 1 marker. Foxtrot ready, Bravo ready. Alrighty then. Banner is more used at the very end. I'll try to say it whenever it comes up. Alrighty then. Pop food, get ready with your lost actions. It is time, friends. 30 on the board, our first tank, Winter. Yeah, if you're oh yeah, right. Turn off your tank stance if you are not Winter. Alright, Winter. 30 on the board. I need to pop food also. Go ahead. Do whatever you need. Drugs? Wait, hold up. I can't condone drugs. Not publicly, at least. Nah, I can't say that. I'm a family guy. Reminder, tank stance is off. Big raid wide, Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2. I probably should have mentioned that, huh? It'd be like that. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2. First mechanic, murder chests. Okay, back. Move up to the center row. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, this row is not going to be safe. Move to the left really quick. Okay, we'll be moving over to the B marker. Towards the B marker. And then 3, 2. Stay in the center row. Alright, first tank swap. Wait for the 2 slashes and then provoke. Invul now. 1, 2, provoke. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Big mitts. Alright. First super chest, get ready. North. Both are safe. 6s in the corners, 7s on to the left of that, 5s. 5s over here to the left of 2. 5s on to the left of 2. On the triangle. 5s on the triangle. You'll be going up the B column. Run towards the B column and run up towards it, and go up towards the. If you overshoot, you can go back. If you have Doom over your head, go back. Uh-oh, I should have said that earlier. Towards the safe spot, no matter what. Be in the safe spot, no matter what. If you have Doom, just tank it. Okay, redo your openers. Get ready. Raid wide. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Go. Big mids. I'm getting shaken up. Oh no. Alright. Alright, Relentless Art. Is it? Oh, it's orbs. Microwave ding in a bit. Dispel the queen. Dispel queen, get away from all orbs. Triangles away from all orbs. Wait for the bubble. Be inside the bubble in 1. Be inside the bubble by 1. Oh, that was scary. A little bit. Alright, Relentless 1. Relentless 1 is Tethers to Wind. North Wind, Glow, and Mustadio Mechanic. Remember, Mustadio, you'll be opening your hole towards the 1 marker. If you have a tether right now, go to Wind. Everyone else to Lightning. If you have a tether right now, you go to Wind. North Wind Glow is going to force us somewhere. It's going to force us north. Force us north. If you have a tether, go towards Wind. Everyone else to Lightning. Open side towards the 1 marker. Open side towards the 1 marker, and the turret at the side. Okay, back at it. Next tank swap. Oh, Winter took it. Elug, try to take it back from me whenever you can. Relentless 2. Knock back from the center into the safe spot, and then there will be... Okay, knock back from the center to safe spot. Let's just see how this goes. Uh-oh. Stand over here on the triangle. Stand on the triangle. Where is she? Oh, go towards the A marker. Towards the A marker. A marker is safe. Alright. Ether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Heavy Mitts. No big cooldowns. No big cooldowns. Don't use your 2 minutes. It might be too late for that, actually. Super Chest 2 is coming up right now. Back is not safe. Wall is safe. 6 on C. 5s to the right of that. 7s to the left of that. 6 on C. 5s to the right of that. Oh, wait. Shit. Oh, it's back is not safe. Ah, damn it. Whatever. We'll have to take one. Go towards the B marker. Aw, damn it, dude. Everything was shifted up one, yeah. Eh. And then safe spot no matter what. Ah, dude, that sucks. It'd be like that. Alright, keep hitting queen. Get ready to invuln this. Invuln this now. Oh wait! Healer LB3. Healer LB3 now. Healer LB3. Stack up on the triangle. Stack up on the triangle. If you're alive. Okay, short movement, movement to the back, slight movement to the back, slight movement behind us. Normal turrets. Just dodge all these turrets. Dispel queen, reflect orbs. Triangles away from all orbs. Be inside the bubble. Be inside the bubble. Ether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Big mitigations. It's okay. Alright. Relentless 4. Okay, knockback line, bombs, and then pyretic. If you have a tether right now, go to small, everyone else to big. Tether's too small, everyone else to big. Knockback line, and then move around your bomb. Move around your bomb. If you drop first, go to an explosion. If you drop first, go to the middle of an explosion. Alright, this is an rage. Pop Ether Shield. Slot in your second Ether Shield. Use tank LB1 if you have it. Keep mitigating, give it everything you got. Ah, it'd be like that sometimes, huh? I said, yeah, it'd be like that, huh? It just truly be like that sometimes. Apologies, friends. It be like that. Dude. Alright. GG's, everyone. Thank you all for joining me today. Alright, thank you all for joining me tonight. This was a great run. Hopefully I get to run sometime soon. Freaking... You're just that good. Alright. Oh, dude, that was the first time I've ever miscalled Super Chess. That's crazy. It'd be like that sometimes, huh? Yeah, I saw that. Dude, it'd be like that sometimes. I don't know what to say. The bosses... Dude. Oh god. That was really fun. Alright, if anyone has any questions, you can ask me here. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit longer. Otherwise, thank you all for joining me today. It was a blast. Hopefully hopefully we get a good one. What I'll do, oh man, I'll try to do another one next week, but no promises. Freaking my schedule sucks. I forgot about that. I'm gonna be out. Oh well. Good night. Thank you for joining. Again, if you have any questions and want to ask me, you can DM me. My DMs should be open, or just tag me. Oh my god, dude. If only it cleared. Ah! Yeah, it's on YouTube. Oh, dude. Oh my god.